What is going on, comic book community? This is Buy or Pass, the place to be. How is everyone doing tonight? I want to say thank you so much for hanging out. This is the place to be every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Pacific, Eastern, Western, whatever time zone you're in. But you know what, man? We have right now our panel members, as always. We have the Comic Jabroni, the mustache master. How are you doing, brother?
Ooh, yeah, let me tell you something, huh? I am fuck to hell with this. It's too hot, man, too hot. Let me tell you something, Rod. I am great, brother. It is good to be here on a Tuesday to talk about new comics, man. Thank you for having me on, as always.
Yeah, brother. Thank you for jumping on, man. I want to say welcome back, Mr. Perry the Blazer Comics. How are you doing? I know you're probably sweating under that blazer, but how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. No sweat over here. My body has come accustomed to the extra layer of clothing already.
It's like swamp ass regular.
Hey man, swamp ice all day and night with my Jesus sandals.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, we're gonna talk about the sandals in a few minutes because you guys woke me up with those ding dings of notification bells on Instagram. I saw sandals, but anyway, right now coming into the house at 882 subscribers, we have John Comics with Kids. We are the Four Horsemen. Thank you so much, John, for hanging out, man. Let's get him to 901K.
Slow turtle, slowly moving, baby. Step by step, all day. And yes, Unruly Simeon, you can have a little moment to mourn the mustache. It's still there, but it has now rejoined the rest of the facial hair. Yeah, little moment, little piece. But I'm glad to be here. Love talking new comics. And these are the guys that know a thing or two because they read a thing or two. Yeah. Except for Perry, because apparently he only cares about covers anymore.
And he'll get it in trade. He'll read it in trade.
Blame John for the trades. I didn't read no trades until he's like, hey, let's do a trade show.
Whatever happened to that trade show?
Like every other show John
We're
does.
still waiting for Perry to give Rod a trade.
Every other show John does. It's going to start and then it just disappears slowly.
We're still waiting. Rod is owed a trade. At some point, Perry's going to drop off a trade.
I'm shipping him a mystery box. I'm going to throw the trade in there.
I'll wait for it.
Yeah. See that 2021.
Before we jump into the chat, I want to say, yo, this guy is always in the house, man. Justice from Comics is at 695 subscribers. I went on his channel today. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Let's push him up to 700. And, you know, like I mentioned earlier, man, John Comics with Kids, 882. Let's get these guys up to that, you know, that one mark, man. And then after that, 1,000 and all that good stuff, man.
What's up, pendejos?
There it is, man. With that being said, John, will you have the honors to acknowledge everyone in the
Heck yeah, man. And I had to double check when you said 882. I was like, I was at 880 for like 2 weeks. So I got two people apparently in the last couple of days. I don't know where those two people came from, but love you,
Hispanics, man. The Hispanic community.
Sí, me gustan. All right. Varingian Vigilante.
They have to like you, John.
Guten Tag, mein Freund, and Unruly Simeon. I'm thinking of doing an all foreign language video of reviews one week. You guys might be down for that. I get a little Spanish, a little German, and I don't know what, maybe sign language for the last one.
Oh, I know some sign language.
There you go. Kate can help me. She's good at sign language. Two Brothers Comics. Charlie, you're good too. Sorry, no offense.
She's the one on my show who wasn't signing because she forgot.
All right. Can I do the acknowledge the chat? Unruly Simeon. Thank you. Justice for Comics, Mike Sanchez, 1-2 Comic Talk. Hello. We got Ben Compton, Too Many Comics, no such thing. HAQ79, Hack, how you doing? Armando Christian, hello. I collect a lot. Borinquen Comics, ¿qué pasó?
Oh, he's broken now.
Agu Ramos. Is Agu a name or is that a place like AGU?
I think
American Gladiator University. I don't know.
I want to go to that university.
Right? Zelos, hello, brother. How you doing? And Ninja Diary Comics, phenomenal name.
Ninja Diary. How Dairy? Ninja Dairy.
Or that.
Put your glasses on, John.
I need Rod's glasses.
Glasses on.
Oh man.
Hey guys, check out Ninja Dairy Comics. He has a YouTube channel and it is fantastic. He's, I think, under 200. Fantastic channel, man. I really wanted to shout him out. I dig what he's doing on his channel. So definitely go check out Ninja Dairy.
I'm subbing right now.
You guys haven't seen
And T-Bone is in the chat. And apparently Agu stands for Augustine.
Hey, Perry, your mic. Put it up a smidge.
What do I got to get up?
There you go. Should get up and be active and stop eating all them burgers.
Oh, okay. You gonna fat shame me now?
Yeah.
Oh,
You fit shame me. I'm a fat shame.
Hey, go work out and drink some muscle milk. Why don't you?
Yeah.
oh, man. Yo, man, this is buy or pass, and you talk about fitness and all that good stuff. Watch Edwin's live video he does on Instagram. He, you know what? He drinks coffee in the morning and an omelet around lunchtime at noon. But you know what, man?
Me gusta huevos.
Me gusta huevos con la salchicha.
Ah, yeah.
Well, John does live in Mexico.
John does live in Mexico.
California, part of Mexico now.
Yes.
Well, all right. I think that's a step up for me.
And yo, let's keep it going with the show here, man. This is buy or pass, man. We got read of the week. If you had a read of the week, I do have a box from Two Brother Comics, man. They're in the house. I took it out the packaging earlier. I have not cracked it open. I gave these guys a shout out this past week, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these guys put out great content. I think they just hit like maybe 50 subscribers new, man. They put out a video today how to like hang your slabs on the wall. It was neat. It was dope because I need to learn because I don't like the ones I had right behind me hanging. So check them out. We'll get to the unboxing later. So right now, man, let's get to the read of the week. Edwin, what was your read, brother?
You sure? Me?
I know what it's gonna be.
You sure?
Doors? No.
I'm thinking Turtle 100.
Turtles 100. Damn it, John. You were correct for 1,000,000 points. Aha. That was my read of the week, guys. I mean, it really did go without saying. But if it wasn't for Turtles, I really enjoyed Undiscovered Country as well. Number 2.
Ooh, I didn't get a chance to read it.
But Turtles came out. Yeah, goes without saying, man. That was, to me, it was an awesome read. I've been reading Turtles for so long, and this was a culmination of really the last 50 issues after the death of Shredder. Bringing him back, that was really the only thing I disliked about it, that they brought Shredder back as a good guy instead of as the turtle soup eating bad guy that he is. But everything else was awesome.
I skimmed it and looked at that Kang reveal was cool, dude.
Oh yeah,
at the end, that was cool. That was dope.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know what? I'm trying to see here. Oh shit. John Comics with Kids. What was your read of the week, brother?
Borinkin has a great one. I almost went with Something's Killing the Children. That was a great issue, but I'm thinking the next one is even going to be better because it looks like it's all a big showdown. I went with something nobody's talking about, nobody's reading. Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda, brothers. Holy cow, this book was good.
Put them on timeout.
This book is amazing. This book was hilarious. It was badass. It was amazing. It was just awesome. Fighting on the moon. It was amazing. Definitely underappreciated in its time.
You trolling. Perry said you trolling. Hey,
I'm okay with that.
I think you and Wolf Warren are the only people that are reading that.
And you know what? That's because we know a thing or two. You don't even know it. You don't try it. You don't know. You don't know. You can't complain. Same. Yeah, it's good. It's worth reading.
It is a nice cover.
This is phenomenal. Yeah,
I like that cover.
It's a great throwback to the history of the Man Wolf. I think they highlight a lot of his backstory. It's kind of cool.
I'm just gonna leave it here like this.
I like you skipping Perry's read of the week. Just
no, I'm leaving it here because I want Perry to talk about his read But I'm leaving this because this one gets crapped on.
Well, it's a bad book. That's why it gets crapped on. But no, I read Spider-Man Alien Reality, issue number 1. I only read a couple books this week, but that was a new one. And I don't read a lot of Spider-Man, so for me to enjoy a Marvel book and to put it ahead of all the other books I read, it was really good. And I'm looking forward to the next issue.
All right. Cool, man. Those are our reads of the week, guys. What you want to do right now, man? Yo, let us know what you've read. Leave a comment below. Let me tell you something. Morbius it's a great read, man. And at the very end, we see, man, it's Spidey. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty right there. He's like, you know what, Morbius? Hold on, brother. We gotta talk.
He spread his legs open for Morbius.
There it is. Well, you know. Yep, and that's what he did. So right now, man, got a bunch of books coming out tomorrow, man. My list is kind of wishy-washy. That's why we have the comic book community here. We're gonna talk about it right now. But with that being said, hey, John, man, a few more people jump in the house, man. If you can acknowledge them, if you don't mind, sir.
Not at all. Let's see. I thought we did Justice for Comics earlier, but C3 Comics, hello. Thanks for saying hello. You're not late, brother. We're just getting rolling here. It's all just starting up. Let's see. I saw the Old Comic Smell and Mark Knapp in the chat. We got, who else we got rolling through here? I think we got all the rest of these foos.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
All right, now, man, let's do this, man. We want what the chat wants to talk about right now. We got Marvel, DC, Indie. Let us know the first one that mentions something right now. Let us know. Marvel, DC, Indie. That's the thing. And no sandals allowed right now. No sandals.
Oh my gosh. Don't show the sandals, Perry.
What sandals?
DC. We're talking about DC comic books. And I'm pretty sure Perry wanted to show off some sandals. So let's go around the house right now. Let's talk about some DC comic books. Mr. Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, what is on your list for DC?
Perry is the ugliest sandal in the history of everything. And then you wear them with socks on top of that. And you call this guy a boomer. And you call him boomer. You wear them with socks, man.
Hey, it's got memory foam, and you put the socks so people don't gotta look at your toes.
Oh my God.
You realize that doesn't make you sound like less of a boomer, right?
Hey, the memory foam, comfort is key.
I just wear these because they're comfortable.
Okay,
Man.
boomer. All right, DC, man.
We're talking about DC, man. Go
First
ahead.
book up from DC, and I know Perry's going to talk about it as well. Batman Superman issue number 5. This is I think it's the culmination of the story arc between Batman Superman against Batman Who Laughs, who I know is John's favorite villain of all time. But I'm excited because it looks like this Batman Superman is going to end, Justice League is going to end, and then we're going to get a book that combines like the two villains from those two books against each other. Ooh, exciting.
He doesn't like Batman Who Laughs, but he likes Daredevil. No sense.
Oh, good Lord. We can talk about
That's a really logical argument.
You like Daredevil can't see, you know?
Oh,
You can't see because he got blinded and got superpowers. Your guy can't see because he can't figure out his costume and how it works.
Yeah.
Nike collar on my neck, but I'm just gonna wear it across my face.
Because it looks cool. Crown across my face with these metal things like this. Yeah, I'm for the multiverse. Yeah, buddy, or whatever verse.
Listen to Justice for Comics. He's speaking some truth in the chat there.
That's what Justice does, man. Justice is
There's that.
cool homie in the comic book community. But
Is it hands down the best in Marvel?
Not even.
Like hands down?
Ethan wants to see the John Who Laughs.
What, they had a whole comic, they were sitting at a diner the whole time? Yeah, that's a real good book.
It was a great read, man.
It was not in the diner, not even half of the issue. Actually, and my argument was that it needed more of it, personally.
Oh,
I
great.
thought the stuff in the diner was the best freaking part. It was amazing.
And feet down as well. Guys, this is what happens when you watch Buy or Pass. We talk about one book and split off into others.
No, we're still
I
going
apologize
strong.
for that.
We're still going strong. We're talking about Daredevil. Well, you mentioned about the diner, man. We do. Everyone drinks coffee. Daredevil drinks coffee. So you guys need. Well, you need to read the book.
Well, there you go. You need to drink
Of course
coffee.
you need to read it.
You lost me, brother. You lost me.
Off the rails, baby.
Oh,
We are off
man.
the rails.
That was his DC. What's your DC then, Perry? What do you got?
I'm gonna go with He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse, issue
This
number
one.
2.
He talks shit about you guys reading Daredevil, but he's reading that He-Man crap.
I was gonna say
It's really good.
I like Agents of
Oh,
Wakanda. This guy's over here reading God knows what.
Don't mind the Daredevil behind me, by the way. Let me put my head up so you can't see that.
Okay, Boomer. Read your He-Man.
Oh, he's drinking
He-Man's a
some
good book,
wine.
man.
That's nice. All right, John, what you got, man? What you got for DC? If you have a DC, I don't know.
I have one guarantee buy that it's on my pull list. I read it every month, and then I got 2 later on that are like I think I'm gonna look at them. Do you know my number 1 buy, Edwin? You look like you're ready to go.
No.
It's got to be
I
that
never know with
Catwoman.
you.
Catwoman, Joelle Jones, maybe. I love my Catwoman. I think
God.
she's awesome. She's back to doing interior art, cover, and writing, just like she did on the first 5, which were fire books, amazing books. So I am definitely in on this one. And that cover A, that's a hot looking cover. Even Bueller was like, that cover, hot damn, that's a great cover.
She's like this.
There's 2 of them. One where she's laying back and Batman's behind her. One where she's laying back and she's on the bat signal and the wings are coming around her shoulders. Fire.
Yep. And you guys already mentioned He-Man. You guys have already mentioned.
No, not you guys. Not you guys. This guy.
Oh,
He-Man.
Hey,
that
it's a
guy.
good book, man. Everyone who's talking shit hasn't read it. That's why. Everyone who's read it actually liked it.
Both of them?
Issue 2 didn't come out.
The 2 people that actually read it, yes. Varangian and Perry. That's
Both
it.
of them. Both of them were big fans.
Oh, man.
So let's keep it going. Let's go around the clock right here. What you got, Edwin, for DC, brother?
All right. It took 2 years. It took 2 years, guys. But we're finally gonna see the end of this stupid comic that I cannot stop myself from buying because I bought them all. But Doomsday Clock 12 tomorrow comes out, guys, and we might see the fight between Superman and Dr. Manhattan and his schlonging around.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh. But it took 2 years.
Decent.
And I have not decided if I'm going to pick it up. I might say to hell with it. I'm going to just leave it.
I can't believe you'd walk off on the last one. I think at that point you're in, right? You're just in.
I'm so pissed.
No shame. Just finish the run.
12. And then they want to have the audacity to sell us a blank cover. Can you just give us the book? Just give
We've
us
been
the
waiting
book.
for this book forever, guys. What
2
the
years,
heck?
guys.
November 2017, I think,
Yeah.
is when issue 1 dropped.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a good run.
It's a
run.
good run.
I don't even remember what the story's about, man.
I don't know.
You bought the issues. They're probably in a long box somewhere. Or did you sell those off in
He
your
sold those
Hell
off in the
no. I
mystery
should give
box.
those things away, man. Jesus. Anyway,
Dr. Manhattan.
I may or may not be picking that up tomorrow, but it's coming out.
Doomsday Clock? They need to get a watch.
I got mine on. I don't know about that.
I'm
All
waiting
right.
for Perry's pick. He's got some kooky ones this week from this DC. What do you got, brother?
Oh,
what you
let's
got,
see.
Perry?
Batman Last Night on Earth, issue number 3. Hey, man, I read the first 2. I'm hoping, dear God, this book has been delayed. I pray to God that this has some type of saving grace because the first 2 issues, I still don't understand what I read.
Good luck with that.
Me too. That is definitely one that I'm dropping. I picked up both 1 and 2.
Well, I'm going to be doing a review on all 3 issues, and you
Still
see
won't
my
understand what's
thoughts.
going on.
Well, we'll find out.
It still don't make no damn sense.
We'll find out.
Hey man, this is Buy or Pass, guys. If this is your first time joining us, man,
Sorry.
this is what we do, man.
Sorry.
Watch. Please hit the like and subscribe, man. We do live stuff. This is what we do, man. We talk about comics that drop out tomorrow, and it tends to go the wrong direction, but It's all about having fun. We're being organic. This is the most fun you're gonna watch on YouTube right now. I'm telling you right now, man. So let's keep it going here. So Perry just mentioned his book. I have one more in my mind here. What about you, John? You got anything else, or
There are 2 more DC books I got on my list that I'm thinking about. And I'm one of them. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going. So I'll start with that one because I got the first 2 issues. It's that Black Label Last God issue 3. The artwork's been amazing. It's a DC Black Label that's not Batman universe, so it's like that much alone gets me fired up. But I really want the story to have a main character that I'm interested in reading about. Right now, the story's a little bit all over. It's more focused on the villain, this like monster. Yeah. And I want a hero to root for or something. And so I'm kind of hoping this issue turns it around a little bit. But if there's only 2 left, I don't know. Maybe I get the last 2. I can't decide. So I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, I'm making the hard choice. I'm dropping it. As much as I enjoyed reading those first 2, I have to drop something. And you're right. I never really noticed that is that they haven't given us like who the real like hero or the main character, the protagonist. We know who the antagonist is, but we don't know who is supposed to be the main hero. I'm gonna drop it, man. But it was good. The artwork was so good.
Artwork is slaying it, and so I'm gonna glance at it. But if there's, I think Perry was saying it's a 4-issue story.
Issues, I think. Yeah.
So maybe it's worth sticking out, but at this point, I'm trying to be hard on my list, so it's close to. I'm in the same boat. I may just not make it. I don't know.
To me, it's like we haven't really seen this coming out of DC before, especially out of like Black Label. It's been all Batman, Superman, Harley, Batman, Joker, Harley, Batman, Joker, Harley, over and over and over and over again. It's only 4 issues. I'm just gonna go out and support that because I wanna see more stories, kind of like in the fantasy realm coming out of DC. We always talk about we want something different, and then something different comes around, and we're like, it's not exactly what I want, so I'm gonna pass on it. And then they don't come out with something different. Man.
I absolutely agree, which is why I want to. This is why I want to get the 3rd one, just to have hope that maybe this is gonna be worth it. Something different. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right, guys. So there's one book I want to pick up, and then we could. I want to do this unboxing from Two Brother Comics, and then I want to mention Shazam. Shazam's been dope. I got Shazam back here. Thank you, Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, for putting that in the mystery box. So we'll keep it going, man. I don't want to talk too much because I want to unbox this, and let's let Edwin talk about some more DC book he has, man.
Well, speaking of Black Label, I got Harley in issue number 3 written down. And I know Perry just kind of pooped on it, but these Black Label really, you're right, though. Black Label has been Batman, Joker, Harley. I'm not sure in the one Superman book that it wasn't that great about, But out of the Harley books that have been coming out, Black Label, I like this one the most. This kind of a newer take on Harley and her relationship with Joker. But I'm a Joker and a Batman guy, so anytime I get to read a book that has Joker and Harley in it together, I'm down for it. And the artwork, I think, has been phenomenal too.
I liked issue 1. I didn't love it enough to keep dropping down. What is it? A $6 book, $5 book?
Yeah, it's one of those bigger
$6.99,
magazine size.
But that's why you can pre-order too, man. Don't forget about the pre-ordering.
Save like 30 cents, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
Save 30 cents to wait an extra month to read it.
Hey, I'm behind in my reading anyway, so that does not hurt my butt one bit whatsoever, man.
Yeah, 1-2 Comic Talk says Black Label, Basket Full of Heads, and Dollhouse.
Yeah,
and those are the horror type of books. I'm not into the horror scene, but I know some of you guys have been reading that and really enjoying that.
Especially Perry, been digging that.
Perry, what do you got for DC tomorrow?
For DC, well, we were just talking about the horror books. I'm gonna shoot my shot with the Low Woods.
Kobe.
It's another one of those Black Label Hill House Comics productions. So I'm like, all right. They did the Dollhouse, and I wasn't a big fan of that, but I want to at least buy issue 1 of these and see which one's gonna stick.
I feel it the same way. You kind of want to support the direction you want the product to go. And I think for me, I'm kind of trying to let DC know, hey, look, there's other stuff and I'm interested in this and there's people buying it. Even if it's not perfect or great. At least it's like putting my money where my mouth is, right?
100%.
All right, cool, man.
Speaking of that, that's my last DC book is a Black Label book that I'm shocked nobody's talking about, just maybe because nobody's heard of the writers or the people behind it. But it's the DC Black Label Wonder Woman book. It's called Dead Earth. Issue number 1 drops tomorrow. It's a $6.99 or $5.99 book, and centers on a future, where Wonder Woman wakes up from like cryo freeze to find that the Earth has been basically destroyed, and it's like post-apocalyptic. She's gonna basically have to figure out what happened and then like try to fix it.
Geez, that sounds just like The Last Night on Earth.
No, that's a different book where Batman smoked a bunch of weed and was in a hospital, and then
he wakes up and finds out the world is post-apocalyptic and he has to fix it.
He's all on crack in that one. He's on medication, and it's all a big dream. And in the last
you have to be on crack to read that book to understand what's going on.
Freaking dream. But yeah, I think Wonder Woman, I want to see what they do with her. I think she deserves her own Black Label, and I'm hoping to see something interesting when I glance at it tomorrow and make it worth the time and money.
Time and money.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm up in the air with that. I'm not sure if I want to get it.
And I can't remember the other comic that the writer did, but I glanced at it the other day and I was like, oh, I've read that other book. It could be good. So it's not anybody huge that's writing it. It's an up and comer.
Daniel Johnson.
Yeah, I can't remember.
And it looks like he's doing the artwork too.
Okay.
Writing and the artwork. Now I know why you like it. Like like Joelle E. Jones, right?
Anybody that puts in the work.
We got Wolf Warner in the house.
Always.
Yo.
Next up.
All
right, man. So I know Edwin's got a couple more books, right, sir?
I got Tree, brother.
3 more DC?
I know. Told you. I gotta cut it down, man.
Yeah, and actually I'm done because we already mentioned Catwoman.
All right, well, since Edwin's going to go on a DC tear, let me grab a beer.
I know one is still, Perry still has one at least. Maybe 2.
I'm not touching it.
3.
Good Lord almighty.
All right, I'm going to go with my next one then.
Go ahead.
Justice League issue 38. This is the final book of this Year of the Villain. Well, at least the Justice League portion of it. Justice League versus this apex predator Lex Luthor, not Lex Luger, Lex Luthor, and Perpetua, which I'm excited, man. We're finally gonna see Superman and the Justice League fighting Lex Luthor, and I've been in on Justice League since issue number 1.
Right, cool, man. Nice, man. And what you got, Mr. Perry the Blazer?
A book that Mr. Jabroni put on me, and I know
I put it on you, huh?
Well, he put it on me. He put it on me now. He put it on me.
I put it on you.
I don't know about that much. Maybe like a little bit. Yeah. Issue number 37 of the Teen Titans. Who is the other? That since I think I started reading this, we've been trying to find out who the hell the other was. So it's kind of like if you're a Teen Titans fan, this is like a good landmark issue, because this for like a long time we've been trying to figure out who the hell the other is, and we're gonna find out who the other is. And I hope it's not stupid. I hope it's not dumb, because I will drop Teen Titans because it will piss me off if we waited this whole long time and it's just a stupid reveal. But I have high hopes because it's been a really good read.
I love Justice for Comics.
I know. I saw that. Here's the thing about YouTube, man. You definitely got to go back and check your sub, like check people that you thought you were sub to and hit the sub, because there's people that I could have sworn I'd been sub to for the longest time, man.
And I want to say they have an algorithm that like drops people every once in a while. They go through and they like cull. Oh, you haven't watched this person's videos. You're not there. And they like, because every once in a while I know there are people I sub to that have come off my list without me clicking anything.
So I will go back through the list tonight and I will sub everybody up, man. I apologize.
Sorry about this.
But it was funny. Good comment.
Perry. No.
What else you guys got? What other DC?
No, I got one more.
And no more DC books.
I got one more, and I
I
think
got-
Perry's getting it too. I think Perry talked about it on his DC video.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it in.
That Year of the Villain, Hell. I think it's called Hell Risen.
Hella
number
risen.
one.
Hella risen. Yeah.
So like I said earlier, Justice League is finishing up. Batman, Superman, they're finishing up that story, and now it looks like in this Year of the Villain, we're gonna get Lex Luthor versus Batman Who Laughs and his team.
The whole team of people he's been burning around town.
Yeah. So the Sinister Six is gonna go up against Lex Luthor and his Perpetua-led, I don't know, whatever the fuck team they want to, Fudge team they call it.
So yeah,
Right.
I'm getting that too. I'm getting both the covers actually because it looks cool, and it's only a 4-part issue. So I've been digging this whole Batman Who Laughs, jumping around to different books and infecting people and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. I've been enjoying that so far. It's been
We
pretty
got to
fun.
get Borinkin over 200. He's at 8 short of 200 right now. Sub that brother up. He is
Yeah.
awesome. Especially si tu hablas español. He is your friend. He's the guy you want.
Man, I love John. He comes here talking a little bit of English or more English, and then he want to throw some Spanish.
His German's
in
the
there.
best.
You know what? He is one of the coolest white boys in the house, man. In our private chat, man. Oh,
Keep
man.
it private, Rod. Keep it private.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it private right now, man.
Oh
It's
damn!
awesome. It's an awesome private chat.
I wish I knew
but-
what I was talking about. Whoa, I want to say it now. No, what am I
No,
saying?
you're not gonna say anything. That's why we keep it private. With
I
that
don't
being
have a
said,
private filter.
but there's a few more people in the house. We got a champ in the house. What's going on, man? Chaos and Comics. What's up? And thank you guys for hanging out right now. This is Buy Your Pass every Tuesday, 8 o'clock. You know what? I had a package in the mail, guys. Excuse me for one.
Make an edited video. Let's go.
No, not making. I thought about it and I was like, no, but just figured open it live. From Two Brother Comics, man. These guys, they were in the house a few minutes ago. I don't know if they're still there. But here's a note. It says, it says, Rod, thank you for the shout out. Here is a grail. I heard you mention the recent video. Small. Enjoyed the book, Nick. Two Brother Comics. Hashtag collect your way. That is the note they sent me. And guys, man, let's see what it is, man. And
Hey, I figured out what that guy who's doing the Wonder Woman comic did before. It was that really offbeat, funny Murder Falcon. Did you guys read that? That was funny.
Can't say that I did.
Yeah, it was an indie. I don't think it was Image, but it was an indie. I can't remember what company did it, but yeah, he did the art and the writing on Murder Falcon. So I'm kind of pumped. I think it could be something fun, but who knows? It's all a crapshoot.
oh shit, man.
Crapshoot.
There's my guys, Discovery Bay and Chaos and Comics, both saying Murder Falcon is fire. Murder Falcon is a must read. So that gentleman, Daniel Warren Johnson, he's doing this Black Label Wonder Woman book, Dead Earth, that drops tomorrow, issue 1.
I think Rod got something really good.
For what?
Well, you guys know I love Transformers, man.
You like Transformers?
Transformers?
Of
No
course.
way.
Hadn't heard that.
I read that Transformers of the Bones of Road edition. It was pretty good.
No, that's a good one. I know who did that one. All right, but oh man, I'm just gonna have to put this on the solo panel here because
Can you still hear me?
I hear you, man.
Yes.
Of course. Unless one of these guys with the blue wrench want to put you on timeout or something like that, but
They
I
can
don't.
try.
They can try, but they can't hold you down, brother.
Ooh, baby.
Transformers issue 15,
Boom.
but
Oh
oh my
right?
God, this is the one I'm gonna show right now, and
Show it. Show it.
Whoa, what are you showing?
Boom. Number
Issue
1.
Dude, Reggie Collects just dropped a video on that book today. We were
wow,
talking about which comic book in comic book history has the most first appearances, and he said that might actually be the book.
God, this thing-
34 character first appearances in that one comic.
Wow. Too bad no one
Second
cares
place
about
went
it.
to G.I. Joe with like 32 or 33.
I was going to say G.I. Joe. I was wondering.
Man,
It's a great video if you guys like Reggie Collects. It's his newest one. He went through a lot of different comics that could have been the one with the most first appearances, but he still thinks that mainstream, that's the one.
Is it a newsstand or it's a direct?
It's a newsstand.
Ooh!
Hot damn.
It's a new freaking stand, man.
Do you guys know the difference between a newsstand and a direct? Because if you don't, I made a video on that. You should go check that out. It seems like there's some people in the comic community that don't know what the difference is.
What's a newsstand?
Definitely not talking crap about anybody, but if it's you, go check the video out.
Talk crap about everybody.
It's only a comic book that has somebody selling newspapers, right? That's the one.
That's it.
That's it.
It's got to come from a stand that's with news.
It's really rare, is what I'm saying.
Only boomers know about it,
Boomer.
like John.
Boom. Can we get back to New Comic Book Day?
Yeah, we can. I'm just
Está llorando.
Ay, no llores.
If you need to
know.
change your diapers, change your diapers.
thank you, man. Thank
That's
you
a
so
sweet
much.
gift. That's seriously a sweet gift. That's awesome. That's a great book.
Awesome, man. That is awesome. Now we got man, we got indie, we got Marvel.
I'm still on DC. Hold on.
Oh, you still got more
My bad.
books?
Go ahead,
I
man.
got all right.
Barry.
I'll just all right. Basket Full of Heads, issue number 3. Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue number 6, the B cover by Ben Oliver. Shazam, issue number 9.
Rod said it.
Oh, he did? I think that's it then. I'm pretty sure that's it.
How can I not mention it if I got this, man? That's
I didn't know you were reading Shazam.
heck yeah, man.
What happened last issue?
Oh, this guy.
I don't know. I'm trying.
Hey, so in the chat, do you want to talk about Marvel or indies? We got to keep this train rolling, baby.
Chaos Comics says, "Did you buy it at 7-Eleven in 1994? That's a newsstand."
That's a newsstand.
Hilarious.
Silos with the indies.
Indies, let's do this, man. Let's go around the clock right now, man. Mr. Edwin, but he still got you guys still got more books, man. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No.
no, I'm done.
I got indie books.
I got
We
indies.
got 3 indies. We got 3 indies.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 indies.
Damn.
Let that guy go first.
Start
What?
with him first.
I text these guys earlier in DM. And I said, "How many books you got?" No one told me anything, and so here I am. You know,
Because I don't know until I'm actually doing it.
Well, you know, that's how things happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so Perry, what do you got, brother? What's your number one?
My number one is Folklords issue number 2, the A cover, the B cover. I loved issue number 1. If issue number 2, if it knocks it out the park, I think Folklords might be my top indie book of 2019.
Whoop.
Yeah,
Only had 2 issues. That's a little extreme. I feel
it
like
is extreme. That's how much I like it.
that's
Like,
impressive.
I don't hunt for second prints or third. I'm hunting any print I could get of this book. I
That's
like it so
awesome.
much.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I really like it.
I liked it, and I'm gonna take a glance at it. I haven't decided if that's my only indie on the question, like on the bubble. It's on the bubble for me.
Oh yeah,
I didn't love it. I liked it a lot.
I loved it.
I loved it. I'm all in.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
in.
Ooh.
bought the 1 in 25. I got the thank you variant, and I got that A cover. I am all in. The only one I didn't get was the B cover. I didn't get the B cover. I wasn't a fan of it. I know Perry loved it.
Ratio on the 1 per store. Do you know the ratio on that one?
1, and I have no fucking idea.
It's
I got it.
one per
You
store.
got that one?
But I got the
got
one, the thank you. I have no idea. I think it was like 1 per store. So, well, how many comic shops are there in the U.S.?
25,
500?
2,586.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever.
No, the exact number.
All right. So let's see what you got, John or Edwin. Who's coming around?
The one I'm most excited to read is Once and Future issue 5.
Ooh.
That book I
Yeah.
am loving, and that book I am on board for the foreseeable future. Boom Studios, Once and Future. It's been great. So this is the 5th issue. That's the one of all the indies on my list. That's the one that I'm going to be first reading.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. That was on my list, and Folklords was on my list too. What you got, Edwin?
Yeah, definitely that Once in Future. I think that's the indie read of the year for me. And Die came out this year, and I still think Once in Future was better.
technically Die issue 1 was December, so that one is like it's hard to, but like most of Die, the nine issues came out this year for sure.
It's January, and it took a hot doo-doo in this last story arc.
Ooh,
Sorry, John. I know you disagree.
We're so good.
I know you disagree. Oh, 10. So
9
issue
and 10 were amazing.
9 was,
I freaking love 9. So underrated.
I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go with Vault Comics.
Ooh.
We're gonna go with that money shot issue number 3.
Wow. Okay, Perry. Mine was a little subtle. Yours was
mine
like
is right in your face because
you're reenacting.
it's supposed to go in your face.
That was like Silence of the Lambs recreation.
Guys, listen, man. Money shot. It sounds funny. You see the cover. It's a funny cover with the girl like going through the O, and she got the explosion out of her head.
Oh, that cover's great.
But just, I mean, the read is
It's a funny
hilarious.
read.
I find it so funny.
It's hilarious.
It's a good read, man. And the artwork's pretty dope too, man. Pretty dope, huh?
What you
I
got?
still think they should have called that the Fantastic Fornicators.
They could, man. Disney and Marvel would not have let that happen.
I don't know. I don't know how you. All they're using is the word fantastic. Then the other word is fornicators. Like it's not
Four.
related.
Fantastic
Spelled
Fornicator.
differently. I still
Hell
think
no.
it should have been the Fantastic Fornicators.
I did
That
not
would
read
have
Bone
been
Fairy
amazing.
3 comics.
Oh, but that was a question. That's why I popped that up real quick. I don't think you mentioned Bone.
I love Bone Parish. It's a great comic. I'm reading that in trade. I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna have to read it in trade, right? Yeah.
I got the first 2 issues. I got those really cool variants that look like tarot cards. Really cool. Joey Bag of Sevens, he's asking what happened to Second Coming. They just published the 5th issue. Final issue, I think, is coming either the end of this month or the beginning of next month. So it's very close to the very end of the Second Coming. Perry
Justice says Vault is good, but I don't like the premise of Money Shot. A bunch of scientists going out in space having sex with aliens to live stream to the Earth so that they can get paid for doing their scientific experiments. It's hilarious.
I mean, it sounds realistic.
Realistic as F, man.
It's the state of science in this country right now, I will say.
Oh man,
You got to do everything you can. Yeah, I'm waiting for the third coming.
Eric, I love Savage Dragon, but I am not reading it month to month anymore. I kind of catch up from time to time, but I'm way behind on the current run of Savage Dragon. I love the original run. Big fan.
1-2 comic talk. Is no one reading Going to the Chapel? I am. I actually got issue number 4 sent to me by the writer, David Propose, and I read it. I don't know if it's coming out tomorrow. I looked. I didn't see if it was or not. I hope it is. I really enjoyed it. I read issue 4. I can't wait to pick it up at the LCS, read it again, and I'll do my review on that on Thursday or Friday. But yeah, Going to the Chapel has been a great one.
all right. There's a couple more people in the house, John. If you want to acknowledge these cats,
Of course, now that we got Who Flung Poo 3 in the chat, that's the one I got to shout out. Heck yeah. We got Second Street Marvel. I said hello to Eric Elabrit D. Hello to you, sir. Joey Bag of Sevens is out there, or I think some people just call him Sevens now. So it's good to see Joey Sevens in the chat. Let's see here, C3 Comics, One God Tank. Hello to you. Lots of people cruising through here. Really do appreciate it. Champ is in the chat. He is the champ. Good to see you. And anybody else I missed, I'm very sorry, but I think that's
Street Marvel.
I said hello to Second Street just a second ago.
Really?
Great Boogie.
You jackass. I only read like 6 names. You couldn't hear all of them? Give me a break.
Eric Elabrit D. Did you say that one?
Yeah, I just did. Wow, you guys not listening to me. Is this mic hot?
I think your mic's not working.
Oh, we got Who Flung Poo.
don't start, man, with the mic.
Who Flung Poo 3.
So honestly, that's pretty much all my indies. You guys mentioned Folklords, you mentioned Money Shot, you mentioned Once and Future. So that's pretty much all my indies. I will say I'm looking at Folklords and like, will I pick it up? I'm going to look at Money Shot. Will I pick it up? But Once and Future is a lock. That one's in. So that's me on indies. I'm good.
It's a what?
It's a lock.
It's a lock.
It's
In
a
the headlock.
It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. I'll tell you what, man. There's one book. It's on my pre-order, man. You guys already know that. And it's a book I think Edwin is reading. And I'm gonna throw it out there, and then you guys could take it away, man, because it's Middle West.
I'm not reading that.
You're not reading that?
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, Perry's reading it. That's what it's called, a curveball.
Do you know who else is on that? I'll say Perry and I put TJ. He's on it. It's on his pull list.
Oh yeah.
Nice, man. Middle West is a great.
John Locke. I get it. Locke from Lost. It was a Lost. Wow.
Yeah,
I don't think my comedy is very subtle, but thanks, Perry.
Thank you for clarifying that in the chat.
But it's a fun read if you want to escape from, Cape Crusaders and all that stuff. We got the kid and the fox. I think it's dope, man.
Yeah.
What Scotty Young is doing is, and Mr. Corona and the art, it's amazing. The run has been freaking fun. It is one of the books that I love to read, and I think you agree with me, Perry, right?
Oh yeah, I think Folklords are going to replace Middle West for me. I think I'm just going to stick to Middle West if Folklords continues to really knock it out the park.
Hello to Glitter and Duct Tape. It is the Four Horsemen. We are here. We are doing buy or pass on this man. This was Rod Justarican and his comics killer Tuesday show. Boom.
Be here or be square, like Edwin says all the time. So then let's keep it going. Let's see what you got, Mr. Edwin, Perry. I don't know.
Edwin, you're not getting that new Black Hammer comic?
Edwin already got a Black Hammer.
Damn, baby.
So there's a Black Hammer spin-off comic. It's a Dark Horse, I think, right?
Skull Digger.
Yeah.
Mardur.
I thought for sure that would be on your list.
I've thought about it, man, but I'm telling you, I gotta cut this pull list down. Man. I have to cut the list down, and if I start something new, then and then I love it, and I can't do it, man.
So I hear that's their version of like a Batman and Robin kind of thing, Skull Digger, and I can't remember his counterpart, but they're like fighting crime, and it's
Skeleton Boy.
What is it?
Skeleton Boy.
Skeleton Boy. So they're doing like their own take on Batman and Robin and spinning off out of Black Hammer. So if you're a Black Hammer fan, maybe that's something you're looking for. I heard decent things.
Black Hammer's so effing good, man. But like Varangian says, Edwin's eye is on the target.
Yep.
Turtles #1 is calling my name, guys.
Well,
I respect it.
It's for you, brother. This is just for you, man.
Even my list right here, I gotta cut that down. So I'm saying 12 books, but tomorrow I'm hoping to cut it down to 9, maybe 10.
If I can stay in single digits, I'm very happy guy. Bueller in the chat. Thank you for coming by. Bueller dropped a great Monday show that I don't think people are talking about enough, where he was talking with Bob. They were talking about comics, but they were also talking about life. It was powerful. It was funny. If you missed the Coffee and Comics show Bueller dropped Monday, you're missing Comics YouTube. I'm just going to tell you. It was great. It was amazing.
There's a bunch of great content out there, guys. The only thing is, man, what you gotta do is check their channels, man. Hit the notification bell. That way, when Bueller goes live, like around 8 or 9 in the morning, man, that's the only reason why I know to watch Bueller when he does his little things. Not little things, but his videos in the morning.
Little thing?
But stop it. You know what I'm talking about.
That thing's called Travis.
You know what? He drinks his coffee. He's out there doing his own thing. It's awesome, man. We got a bunch of people in the comic book community. All you gotta do, man, the channels are right there.
Right there.
Click it.
Where?
Their name.
Bueller, I don't like to see you cry. I just like to see the fact that you do all this great content. You got your BS show with Sam that I think is hilarious. You got your hot books to pick up tomorrow video that dropped today, which is great content. But then you got this Monday show. It's always been my favorite. I always love to hear you talk about the books in your collection, read people's comments, drink some good coffee, and hang with friends. I love it.
Like that.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's keep it going here, guys. Before we move forward tomorrow, let's make sure we did not leave anything out, man. Between indie and DC.
I got some more
indie books, guys.
I got a couple.
He does that. I'll be right back, guys.
I got Wellington issue #1, which is a new book about like old time in English, where they got like flintlock pistols and the guy's drinking whiskey. It's kind of like Supernatural, where he's going out hunting and killing monsters and stuff. I think.
Okay, boomer.
So, oh man, you threw me off. So that one seems pretty cool. What else I got? Narcos, about Pablo Escobar. I'm Colombian, so and I'm in Florida. I put that cover because it's like $100 cover with some bullets and some cocaine, and that was in my covers of the week. And after I was in my video, I looked at the camera and I went, and nobody noticed that it was a cocaine joke. Come on, guys. And then my last book, no, I have two more. Unsacred, which is like Money Shot, but with angels and demons, and they're both demons trying to get in the pants of the. He's trying to slay the angel, if you know what I'm saying. He's trying to get into her garden and get some of her apples. And then we got Star Trek Picard, issue number 2, which is amazing. I've never read any Star Trek before. I don't know anything about Star Trek. If you ever wanted to learn about it, I suggest getting issue number 1 because it was really good. This is coming from someone who doesn't know anything about it. I was like, this guy is amazing.
It's not going to be long before Perry's on my side. He's like, nah, Star Wars, Star Trek, woo.
But it's cool because the cover, you see him against a block wall because he's in prison. Yeah, he's in jail.
That piece of art, though, it's a solid piece of art. It's really good.
It is really cool.
Not enough talking about it. I like that you put that in your cover video.
Yep.
Because I like covers that actually portray the story.
It's not just like, hey, there's some boobs. Let's sell a comic.
Well, you know what? Narcos I'm excited if I could go find the book because the show was great. It's one of the shows that me and my wife, or should I say, my wife and I will watch together. And when I told her that Narcos has a comic book, she was like, "What?" So you know what? I think it's a mini series, so that's on my list too.
Virginian vigilante slaying me. The sandals protect his virginity.
I got tube socks I'm gonna wear with shorts. I'm gonna go out on the weekend.
Oh,
and don't hate the brand.
Oh, good.
It's
sehr
it's
gut,
cool, man.
sehr gut, mein Freund, sehr gut. Ay.
So let's keep it going here, man. Let's keep it going with the indies, man. What you got, Mr. Edwin, the Comic Jabroni? I'm holding my dog. It's raining here.
Nothing, man. I told you a couple minutes ago. I'm done with indies, brother.
I'm sorry, brother.
Done and done here.
Done.
Plata o plumo.
Here we go.
And you got any left yourself, Rod? Any other indies?
I was just curious if you guys are, vampires, the whole vampire state building thing.
I'm dropping it.
Yeah,
I'm dropping it.
I never picked it up, so
I read the.
I thought it was cool, and it really gives you that sense of Walking Dead because it's the same guy that drew Walking Dead. But I got to make the hard choices, man, and that's one that it's on the chopping block. You have been chopped.
You have been chopped.
Stop. And that stop.
Oh, I do want to say that Marvel Action Spider-Man, that B cover, it looks cool. I know it's a kid's book, and I know like one of the covers spiked a couple issues back, but that B cover looks cool. Like it just looks cool. Like that Venom face, it looks freaking awesome. And then you got Spider-Man, you got Miles, you got Spider-Gwen, it's a cool cover. So hopefully I'll be able to pick that up.
Marvel books now, man. Let's do some Marvel books.
That's an indie publisher.
Oh, okay.
I think that's coming out of IDW.
All right. So we got done with DC, guys. We got done with the indie comics. We still got left with the regular cover of the week. We still got the best regular price variant cover. But we got Marvel, man. We got Marvel. Let's go, man. Let's see if Mr. Edwin, the ruler of all the comic jabronis around the world, what you got, man? Do you have any?
I'm gonna go with Marauders number 4. Marauders. I apologize. Marauders issue number 4. Picking that up.
Marauders.
Marauders.
It's like the hardest thing for Perry to ever say.
Yeah, I don't know why he can't say it.
I don't know why.
Marauders.
But Marauders has been the best out of the new Donavex titles.
It's so good, and I admit last week was a little slower, but I still enjoyed the intrigue of it and what it's setting up, like as far as the battles between the white the black and the red clans sort of inside the mutant. So I'm digging it, and I'm hopeful. The storm cover is fire good.
And I think we are going to see the Red Bishop in this issue. So Kate Pride, whatever the hell she wants to call herself now, she will announce who her Red Bishop is. So that's another part of this that I really enjoyed, right? Because Mardors, I apologize. It is a pirate's tale, right? It's about her getting a pirate ship, going out and selling the drugs, black market, but also saving mutants. But it has a Game of Thrones feel, because those three that are in charge of the Hellfire Club are kind of against each other at the same time. And they're building their own armies within the Hellfire Club. See who's going to take over.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, for sure. What you got, Perry?
Oh, I have one that I probably won't pick up because it's a 1 in 25. But hopefully, if I can, I kind of want it. The Star Wars Rise of Kylo Ren, issue number 1.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, with Kylo Ren, and he's holding that mask. Ben Solo's holding the mask of Kylo Ren, and it's like that's really because kind of like portrays his character in the entire saga. Like he's torn between the two almost, you know. And I want to see if this is his rise. What really happened, you know, between him and Luke? I want to know,
dude. But the A cover is the best.
Which one's that?
With just Kylo Ren standing in the front, and then you have the helmet of Darth Vader behind him.
Oh, okay.
And it's a red, so it's kind of red and black. And then it's got Kylo Ren. He's got his lightsaber, the weird, crazy one, and Darth Vader is behind him. I love that, because that was going to be my regular cover of the week.
Oh, wow.
I dig that, man.
Phrygian slaying me again. The origin of how Ben Solo turned into Kylo Ren with a soy-based diet. That's funny.
Oh, good Lord.
By the way, I seen that Last Jedi movie on Sunday. I didn't watch the whole thing, but what I did watch, I didn't like it. I was blown away. That was a crappy movie.
All right, man. Let's keep it going here. We got some Marvel books, man. We got John Comics with Kids going live at 9:30 my time, hanging out with
TJ the Lab Dragon.
And
I would say my number one pick is definitely going to be the Marauders. I think Mardors is going to be excellent, and I think it's a great call by Edwin. I'm going to go with one that I don't think anybody's really talking too much about. I'm enjoying the J.J. Abrams Spider-Man. I'm going to grab that third issue. My girls would like kick me out of the house if I didn't pick it up. They loved issues 1 and 2. They thought it was amazing. They thought it was a great, like, alternative world Spider-Verse kind of a thing. And they want to know what's going to happen next. So I'm gonna be grabbing that J.J. Abrams Spider-Man number 3.
Heck yeah.
Yep. That is on my list.
At least get that first issue, because that's the first appearance of this new Spider-Man. And as we've seen with Spider-Verse, all of these first appearances blow up. Spider-Man is that one character. He blows up. Go get it at cover price, guys. Just one. Get one.
There's a lot of shops that still have that sitting on the shelf.
Yeah, go get that cover A, number 1, cover price. Yep. All of these are blowing up, man. Spider-Man is that one character that they will put him in the Spider-Man movie.
Bueller says it was delayed till next week, but I thought my LCS showed me that they had him in stock. So I'm going to double check right now while we go to Rod's pick.
All right, my pick it's obviously I could go with 2. It's 2. I could go with actually 3. But you know what? I'm going with I'm gonna go with here. I throw a curveball. I'm going with Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the finale. Donny Cates did a great job on this run right now. And I'm interested to see where I think he's going to pass it on to Al Ewing. So correct me if I'm wrong. But you know what? It's going to be nice to see where, if you read the last issue, you see Rocket just walking down. Rocket looks like he's about to die. So we're going to find out to see, where Al Ewing is going to take this story to, or we'll wait to the next issue, should I say.
Bueller was saying that he was talking about Doll Island, not Spider-Man. So Doll Island, he says, got delayed. And I remember he mentioned that in his video, that he's like, it's a great read. He's read the advanced copy, but that it might be next week that they
Next
Ooh.
next week, are your comic shops going to be open on Christmas for New Comic Book Day?
I know mine will
I
be.
doubt it. That was one of the main reasons. Like this week is such a really big week, because next week, a New Comic Book Day is probably going to just get pushed to Thursday because Christmas is on Wednesday, obviously. But I think a lot of a lot of comic publishers push their books to this week. Like every X-Men title is coming out this week, except for the poopy one, X-Men. All of them are coming out. Which my next book is X-Force, issue number 4. There are 2 X-Men titles that I'm all in on: is Mortars and X-Force. I'm digging both of them.
They call Marvel. Hey, you guys got to change the title of this.
Y'all got to get in on this Mardors, man.
Dropping gold for you, Marvel.
What you got, Perry, man? What you got, man?
Oh yeah,
I got Pinga. I don't got nothing else.
You got nothing else?
Nothing else.
Edwin, you got any more Marvel books before we jump to John? He said he has 2 more. I'm gonna
let John say, because I'm pretty sure John's gonna say the one that I got.
I got one more. Actually. Go ahead, Edwin. You go ahead. I guarantee you, the one I got is the one he's got.
Oh, King Thor, issue number 4.
Nah, I'm not reading that. I gave up after issue 1.
Oh, okay. Well, I enjoyed it. You got Gore the God Butcher fighting the old man, which I thought you'd been all over that, man. Old man Thor. You like all the old men.
Oh, you like the old men, huh, John?
You like the old men, John.
You're frisky fella.
Yeah.
No, I liked issue 1, but I didn't totally love it, and so I thought, you know what, I'll catch it at some point. It'll be on the Unlimited app, and I'll read it.
Yeah, but this is the last one, so I'm gonna pick it.
Yeah, it's the finale. It's only 4 issues. I hear it's really getting great. But my book is going to be the one he wants to mention, the one he knows is going to cause a lot of joking coming from the other side of the panel here. Daredevil 15.
You know it. Do it, brother.
That's my last Marvel book is Daredevil 15. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep going with it. I really got to cut back. And it's probably going to be a book that I cut, unless they really do this like Detective North Daredevil like thing, which is what I think it should be about. They're getting a little sidetracked with some stuff. And I'm hoping Elektra takes a hike. They get into what they really want to tell, the story they want to tell.
Yeah, screw that bitch.
Yeah, I don't need ladies. I want the men in there.
Yeah.
The old men.
I want to see the old men.
The old man, for sure.
With their sticks
You got to have the old men in it.
Whoa.
So
the last issue of Daredevil, they were sitting at a cafe having coffee.
Okay, I can explain it if you like, but if you want to make jokes,
I'm looking at the description of this week's, and it says that Daredevil is taking a dump for the whole issue because the coffee went through him. So you don't have to get it, guys. It's Daredevil on the shitter.
But if you go back 2 issues prior to that, you would, or actually 4 issues, you would see how King
Coffee does that to me too, man. I had my 2 cups in the morning and I'm sitting on the toilet.
And then he calls.
I just need to smell it, and then I'm ready to go.
Oh God!
Get a whiff.
All right, man.
I gotta go.
So, all right. So, man, this is all real, man.
That was great, Edwin. That was hilarious, dude.
Edwin, Perry, John, you got any more Marvel books?
No, that was just the 3 for me.
All right. So I'm picking up Invaders. I'm gonna pick up Amazing Spider-Man 36.
Oof.
You know, I'm just doing it because there it is, Perry. Doing it. So
It's been bad. I think I dropped ASM at like 18. It was just.
That's all right though, because
It's
San Diego's Web is picking it up. And then let's go with our regular cover of the week, and then our regular variant cover, man. So you don't have to screen share, but I'll tell you
please, watch what you screen share, guys.
Yeah, so if you want to screen share, I'll tell you right now, man.
I got my regular cover.
There's my regular cover, Rod.
You want to
I'll share mine too. There you go.
So that is Star Wars Rise of Kylo Ren, Clayton Crane cover.
That's a solid cover, man.
That's a solid cover. And I'm
cool.
not picking up Star Wars, but if you were a cover buyer, that is an awesome cover to me, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That is
Honestly, they both have great covers. This is my cover of the week, just a regular cover A. And I think but the cover B for this is also great. She's just smoking hot. And I love Joel Jones. I love the bats in the background. I love the fractured rainwater, almost dirty, what is it, Flashdance style in the background, the water. I'm digging it. It's
Is that
good.
water?
Or is
I don't
that
know.
spider webs?
That's Batman behind her with the white stuff all over her.
I go with the good. I go with
like spider webs.
I go with the spider webs. Yes. I like
Oh
the
yeah. So
Sure,
it's
why not?
Batman behind her shooting
Right.
his spider web.
There you go.
And
So there's that.
If I'm going to share one, guys, I'm telling you, man, it's no surprise because
Oh
this
Lord.
is
it the
It's
pooper
going to
issue?
be Daredevil. It's all going to be Daredevil.
Honestly, the cover last month with the coffee table I thought was hilarious and great and perfect. So what is it? The can this week?
He's taking a dump all issue, guys.
It's the
It
John.
is, man. That is
We've
that is my regular cover of the week.
She about to fart on him.
She's right on his head. Yeah.
She about to take a dump.
My brother calls that a growler.
Remove that from the screen. So we got through those covers. Let's get to the variant covers. If you have a variant cover, sir.
You know I got a variant cover. Look at this one, baby. I can't afford it. The virgin variant of this, Mardours. Look,
But
that's not
that's
Mardours.
That was my regular cover that Rod skipped over. It's okay.
Oh, damn it. I'm
All right,
sorry.
you
Peter.
do it. You share your Picard. It's fine. Whatever. That baby. Come on.
Mine.
Damn.
Good
Is that
Lord.
my shot?
Who is that? Who did the drawing? Who's the artist?
I have no idea. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows.
Oh man.
That's fire.
Like I understand that's
Okay,
Emma
so
Frost.
that's the cover B when they have the title on it, but the virgin variant they sell it online somewhere. I'm not going to afford that. There's no way.
Now, does she wear a cloak because she's cold? Because if she's cold, why wouldn't she just wear some clothes?
You're asking the wrong questions, my brother.
I'm just saying.
We'll
Or
put
is it
that
just
on
like
the
a-
questions that don't need answering.
Badasses wear cloaks, man.
You know, and then
Ric
she's got
Flair.
like granny panties on. You know, she could tighten it up a bit. You know, come on, where's the G string at? Come on.
I don't have one, Rod. I don't have a
Just
variant
saying.
cover.
All right. Of course, I had to pick the thumbnail because, man, this one here.
Oh, don't do it.
I'm doing it, man.
Don't do it.
Why don't you like it?
I haven't liked really any of these except for the Spider-Man
Oh,
Miles Morales
man.
one from last week. I don't understand
Oh,
this
man.
2020 stuff.
I don't
Why
get
do
it
they
either.
have gears on them? It's 2020. We're not in a steampunk world.
Look at that freaking gun, man. And the smoke
Doom,
coming out
Dr.
to it.
Doom had one last week or 2 weeks ago. Now Daredevil with Bullseye.
I
What
don't
the
get it.
hell is it with these gears?
I don't
on
get
this-
it.
I love the background with the like circles, the like scope sort of spirals in the background. I
Champ
dig-
said that's ugly.
I love it. I love it. I love it so much. But you know what? Perry has a cover here. Let's
And then
see
that's
what
my
Perry-
Narcos,
variant.
oh, there it is.
I
That's
like-
called Perry's desktop.
It's Narcos.
You know
This sums up what Colombia was in the 80s. So
Now I know where all your energy comes from.
Take
Oh,
Perry
man.
back to his Tony Montana days in
hey, yo
Cuba.
soy colombiano, okay? I'm just saying.
In Cuba.
Artificially
But you
enhanced.
know what, though? You know what? The show was amazing, and I think that the book has to be good. I mean, I'm hoping it's kind of a spin-off to it.
Thank
That's
you.
what I'm hoping for.
I Collect a Lot says that was a Mike Mayhew Marauders cover. The one
Our doors.
I knew somebody in the chat would help me out. I Collect a Lot. You are epically awesome. I'm gonna make sure I'm subbed to you, brother. Sorry if I haven't done it before. I'm now subscribed. Done.
Boom.
Boom.
All right, cool. Yeah,
I
cool,
appreciate
man.
the support.
All right, so
I thought you
wanna
were Cuban. I'm half Cuban, half Colombian. You know, so I got some
He
Scarface.
likes
and some-
all the drugs.
I got
third-
some
third Jewish.
Scarface and some Escobar. You know,
Aren't you Jewish? Third Jewish too?
hey, shalom. You
Super
know,
Cuban Jew.
hey,
And I'm
Super
sure there's
Cuban
a
Jew.
Christmas tree in his house too. This doesn't make any sense.
hey, man, I'm a one of a kind.
I want to say, oh, good Lord, we're going live at 9:30 on John Comics with Kids channel. You want to have a CGC submission hanging out with TJ the Slab Dragon. John, Tell the people, man, what we're doing at 9:30.
Well, I'm going to be revealing the final book's grade from my CGC submission round number 1. This was the book I was waiting for, that kind of fun Captain Marvel label. So I have not unveiled the grade. I'm hoping for a 9.8 or a 9.6 there. And then we're going to talk about what books we want to submit to CGC. I got a short box here, and I'm just going to start going through books that I potentially want to get pressed, cleaned, and then sent off to be graded. And TJ's trying to do the same thing. He's trying to sort of cull down his list to look at what do I want to submit here in the beginning of 2020. So join us if you want to help us pick the books and give us some advice on what's the best to send off.
Oh yeah,
sweet, man, sweet. I'm gonna be on the show too. I don't know what the hell Perry was doing, just clapping his hands.
Nobody ever knows.
But you know what? I know someone right now that's got some stuff going on. Mr. Edwin, the Comic Jabroni, and after him, we jump to Perry Comics, and we'll do our thing. We can jump around if you want. But what you got, Mr. Edwin, the Comic?
Hey, I'm Edwin, the Comic Jabroni. If you don't know, Anyways, guys, what do I got going on tomorrow? I'm gonna go live because I have a box of slabs that I am going to sell. So be there for the live stream because I'm going to show the books off. I'm going to give you an opportunity to join in to buy these slabs. It's not going to be an auction, but be there tomorrow to see what these slabs are that I'm going to sell, because everything that I'm selling, guys, goes towards my purchase of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 first print. Thursday, I'll have a show come out reviewing Marvel and DC, and then Friday I will go live and discuss indie books that I'm picking up this week, guys. So that's what I got going on.
All right, well said, sir. Nice. And let's see here. Good Lord, Mr. Perry Comics. What the heck?
that wasn't a grinder.
What you got
All
going
right.
on, man? Let the people know, man. Let the people know.
I don't know.
There it is.
I got some stuff going on, man. So check it out.
Yeah, he just dropped the video, man.
I dropped 5 videos in 2 days,
No
and
one
I'm picking up
works.
Narcos.
All right.
I was able to do 5 videos in a day.
I could have did
All
more
right.
too.
All right, go ahead,
Baking
man.
soda. I need baking soda.
All right, man. Hey, yo, this is Buy Your Pass. Thank you so much for hanging out, man. Really do appreciate it.
Heck yeah.
I'm hanging out with the killer right now. She's nervous. It's raining here, and she gets a little nervous. But yo, I want to say quick shout out. Thank you so much to to Two Brother Comics that sent me freaking Transformer 1. I'm trying to hold everything here. I'm very, very excited and happy that they sent this out to me. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And stay tuned for Coast to Coast Comics and the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. We'll have special guests on there. But not only that, yo, John Comics for Kids, we're going live in at about 15
minutes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So you know what?
Call of Duty.
Go play Call of Duty. I gotta take a piss. With that being said, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And
Call of Duty, hit up me and Perry. Let's go.
let's do this.